Iris set the plates down carefully, steam curling from the eggs like tiny clouds in the morning light. The kitchen smelled of butter and toasted bread, of small domestic normalcy she had always tried to maintain. Her daughter, Anna, perched on a stool, humming softly, eyes bright with amusement. Across from her, Mark, her son-in-law, leaned back, scowling. "This is disgusting," he spat, tipping the plate toward the trash. Iris froze for a heartbeat, the knife in her hand still. She felt the heat rise in her chest, but the words remained lodged somewhere behind her teeth. She had no script for this, not anymore. "What are you even good for, old woman?" His laughter was harsh, clipped. Anna laughed too. It was the same laugh she had used when Iris had tried to correct Mark's mistakes before, when she had tried to teach Anna to cook a recipe, just the way her own mother had taught her. Iris did not reply. She did not need to. She quietly lifted the plates, scraping the remnants into the trash. The clink of ceramic against the counter sounded impossibly loud in the sudden silence. She remembered other mornings like this, breakfasts served in the soft glow of early sun, gentle words, small smiles, a pat on the shoulder. And now a shove, a sneer, a reminder that her presence could be dismissed so easily. The memories were sharp, cutting through the fog of shame and hurt that had gathered over years of quiet neglect. She wiped down the table with slow, deliberate movements, her hands remembering muscle memory that had long outlasted appreciation. Each wipe was a quiet accounting of meals cooked, of hands held, of chores done unseen. Her body felt like it had been trained for invisibility. The phone rang, a sharp, insistent tone that broke the rhythm of her subdued grief. Iris answered, still moving with the slow, careful grace of someone who had learned to disappear when conflict approached. "Mrs. Turner?" a voice said, clipped and professional. "This is the bank. There's been a serious error on your account. It appears an overdraft has been incurred, and we need verification immediately." Iris blinked. The weight of her own presence shifted subtly. She was capable of holding the line here. She wasn't the one in trouble. The paperwork showed clearly that Mark had neglected a crucial step in the account setup. A simple oversight, but one with financial consequence. Her voice was calm as she explained. The bank representative listened, asked questions, requested signatures. All the while, Mark hovered behind her daughter, disbelief flickering across his face. Authority, real and external, had intervened. There was no sneer he could hide behind, no laugh Anna could lend him. Iris didn't gloat. She observed. She filled in forms, answered questions, corrected errors. Each click of the pen, each carefully enunciated word restored a small measure of control she had not realized she'd lost. Mark's discomfort was plain, visible. The power he had exercised so freely over the morning, over her, was restrained now, contained by an institution outside their little domestic hierarchy. Anna watched, quietly. Iris sensed the uncertainty in her daughter's gaze, a faint shadow of recognition that things could be different. But this was not a triumph to parade. It was a subtle shift, measured and professional, like a door opening just enough to let the sunlight in without warning. By the time the call ended, the plates were washed, the kitchen quiet once again. Steam rose from the kettle. Iris dried her hands on a towel, and for the first time that morning, her posture was slightly lighter, though not proud, not arrogant. She had been dismissed, insulted, overlooked, and yet here she was. The mistake had been corrected. Responsibility had been asserted. Authority had intervened. Hope mingled with consequence. The household remained imperfect. Words once spoken could not be unspoken. The laughter of the daughter lingered in the corners of the kitchen. Mark's irritation was palpable but muted, a reminder that visibility did not always equal respect. Iris moved through the morning with quiet control, carrying a knowledge that had nothing to do with applause or acknowledgement. She could be dismissed, ignored, laughed at, and still act, still correct what needed correcting, still exist with dignity and tact. and for now, that was enough.